face off. We're gonna talk your face off. We're gonna talk your face off. 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 Talk your face off.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Things started. Pablo's jumping in just a minute. He's
I'm here.
Oh, you are here. Dude, you snuck in behind. I was just gonna go and jump on. I'm like,
so
you know, restless. They're telling bad jokes.
I told Tony, I was like, hey, I've got a honeydew that I have to get done, and here's the payoff. Here's the payoff. She asked me before she left to the store. She asked, "Can you keep the laundry going?" In our house, we have a rule: if you find money in the laundry, you keep the money.
Bankroll. You're picking pockets like, while you were in there.
I was like, yeah, buddy. Dude, that's awesome. That's a set of tires right there.
Or two, yeah. Two tires.
Two tires, yeah. Yep.
Well, you're sponsored, so you get discounts. So for the rest of us, it's two tires.
Well, you know, we got news about
Mr.
that.
Sponsored
I'm
driver.
not sponsored. It's not me. It's not me, but I got news about that.
I didn't think it was you.
I know. I'm going to change my camera. I think I figured out why it looks so white. You can still leave it on. It's just going to move around a little bit. But I think I know why it looks so white now. But I don't know how I'm going to get it to be right. I'll play around with it. And you'll be seeing this as I am playing around with it probably. Anyway, so how you doing?
All I'm seeing is armpit.
Well, you know, deal with it. I got a new cord for the camera. And the new cord should make the camera speed a little bit better.
Nice. Well, I do know how many jokes Jeff can make. He makes at least one a day, many more usually on his Facebook. I try and go on there to get my joke a day from him.
Nice.
They're pretty good usually.
Nice.
Every once in a while, I'm like, you wasted my time, Jeff. But not very often. I'm usually amused by his joking.
Nice.
So this is nice and crisp right now. Your strings look nice and crisp. It's not getting the the backlight's not hitting your camera. Are you putting a shade over it, like a
no? I'm just moving.
Are you screaming it?
No,
put a flag over the top.
Moving the camera. Oh, look at that! There you go.
That's better. That's way more better. Yeah, still a flare there. Yeah, it just went Abrams on us there.
I know. Let's move it to the front one.
See, this is what we normally do off screen for you guys. But because I started live before Pablo got in here,
well, you know,
you get to see. I was gonna save you from it.
It's all good. There's a little bit better.
Like, why is my camera not working? Where's my audio? It's two old guys trying to do a podcast. Give us a break, guys.
Like we've never done it before either, right?
Yeah, welcome to our VCR of 2026.
You know what I would really like? I would really like if the comments could flip on StreamYard.
To the other side.
To the other side.
Mm-hmm.
That would be like, I bet you there's a setting that we could do because camera's here, but I have to look right here to read the comments. But that gives me such a good ambiance behind me. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, well. What's new with you?
New puppy.
Oh, yeah. Copycat.
Yep. Yeah, that's your fault. I blame you. In fact, I blamed you leaving with the dog. I took a picture and I'm like, this is your fault.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I know.
So, yeah, Friday we got a puppy.
Mm-hmm.
Called Nacho. We didn't RC name it like you.
You really called it Nacho?
Yeah, his name's Nacho.
That is so funny because that's what my son calls our dog now. He every now and then he goes, Nacho.
Yeah, that's it. Nacho. Yeah. That's his name.
Awesome.
It looks perfect. Like this.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
How old is he?
12 weeks. I guess I could send this to the computer and I could show a few pictures of him. I can't bring him up here. He's quite little.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's quite
10 weeks,
a little one.
12 weeks. That's about the same age ours is. And it's a handful. Is he sleeping through the night yet?
Chewing on everything. Yeah. I mean, I went in this morning at 7 thinking, oh crap. And he's like laid out on his back, mouth open, tongue hanging out, like in heaven, head hanging off of the bed.
That's awesome.
I have wanted a Maine Coon, and this costs what a Maine Coon would have cost. So I'm a little bit upset.
Well, they're way cooler. So I saw a funny reel about the Malinois, and they were like, "You realize you just got David Goggins with 4 legs, right?" Like I don't know if you guys know who David Goggins is, but he's like one of those ultra marathoners that'll run like 400 miles, not that long, but David Goggins is hilarious. There's sayings that he has that I can't say live on air right now, but it's like he wakes up at 4 a.m. every day and like runs like 48 miles or whatever. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
It's something stupid. Yeah, but he's pretty funny. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
That's the little dude. Here's what he looks like sitting next to. It's my son's. We got him for my teenage son. He really wanted a corgi or a dachshund.
Oh, cool. Corgi is way better.
Yeah, that's what he really wanted. Yeah, and so we went to the breeder to look, and I was trying to think of all the things I could say to him that would not allow us to walk out with the dog. Like, how good are these at fighting? Like,
he could
what's
literally
the biggest dog he could take? Like, if he had to. And I'm not saying I'm gonna put him in with something, but if he had to hold his own, what are we talking here? Like,
yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, something like that. What was the other thing? About leaving him outside. Yeah. I don't know. I had a bunch that was like, they will definitely not let us leave with this dog if I say these things. And my son was just like, Dad.
That's too funny.
But so Nacho, because his ears look like nachos.
Yes.
But it needed a middle name, so I called him Nacho Dog.
Nacho Dog.
Yeah, my son's like, I can't take him anywhere. So my son is thinking like, you didn't, Dad. I'm like, yeah, I totally did. It's on the paperwork here. You can see it's all printed out, signed and delivered.
Why didn't you call him Cheese? Nacho Cheese. CC NCC.
It's better to say Nacho Dog. He's Nacho Dog. But
Nacho Dog. I love it.
So that happened.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So I get up pretty much everything I want. So I had to do something for my kids every once in a while, right?
I guess.
Our generation did not learn this from our parents.
What jerks.
Well, I mean, they overly taught us, but they gave us everything. And so then we're like, well, we just want everything.
I know. Duh.
I was the one to get this stuff. When did they start getting it?
Actually, 32 said his sister's
Tater Tot.
Tater Tot. Tater for short.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, I'm looking for a clodbuster. Says Jeff Eric. Speaking of.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Retro Buster chassis is built.
Nice.
It's such a good build for the cost.
Yeah. That's awesome.
On the site, they're $175. And I mean, the layout, the directions, the way he thought through everything, dude, is insane. All the hardware you need. It's pretty slick.
That's awesome.
He looks like Elf. He does kind of look like Elf.
Alf is pretty
love
rad.
that show.
Alf is rad, for sure.
Well, what are you up to?
Me?
Yeah.
I'll give you a guess.
Racing?
Yep.
Dog?
Racing and dog. I've been training our dog.
Nitro all around.
Yeah, I learned her how to sit, and we're also giving her a middle command where she'll sit in between our legs facing forward and looking up at us. So I've been teaching her that. I talked to a guy, I trained these dogs, and he goes, "Hey, here's the secret." I was like, "Okay." He goes, "You got to hand feed this dog." And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Literally pour the kibble in your hand and let the dog eat out of your hand." And I was like, "Okay." He goes, "That'll create the trust, and then the dog will do anything you want." And I was like, "All right." So last 2 meals, she's been eating out of my hand. It's a little awkward, a little time consuming, but I gotta tell you.
And then your hands are gross and you're done. So that's great.
Yeah, but I gotta tell you, dude, it is kind of like this thing that you're like, it's odd.
Control whether you eat or not right now.
Well, no, it's like it's oddly like I have dominion over this dog for a Sunday. You know what I mean? Like it's really weird. It's pretty cool. So it's like you have that little connection. Not to be all weird about it, but it's kind of neat. So
yeah,
taking care of her, letting the kids do. The kids did the same thing today. We kind of shared time giving the dog food, but she came to the track for the first time yesterday. We raced indoor carpet. Let me tell you, one of the quotes from one of the guys that is at the track every weekend was, "That was the most exciting 21.5 race he's seen in a long time." And hands down, it was the most exciting 21.5 race we've had all season. I mean, it was intense. It was really, really good. I didn't even get a chance to see what their consistency was. Let me pull up. Let me just see what the split was. The split I know was something ridiculous, like 0.3 of a second, maybe between first and second. It was crazy, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So, aside from that, got some new team news, which is cool. We'll talk about that too. And then, what else? Just keeping our eye on the prize in the next couple of weeks here. We got a lot of racing coming, and then we have a break, which we're going to be doing a ton of building. So, yeah, it'll be pretty cool. So, okay, so let's see. The split, she TQ'd, I'll give you that. The split was a 19.502. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, 19.502, 515 to a 19.502, 803. So that, what is that? Almost 0.3 of it, 2/10 of a second, a little over 0.2 of a second. Split time between first and second.
That's pretty quick.
That's
pretty quick.
Well, I mean, if you think of how fast that's passing the finish line that close to each other.
Yep.
And let's see, her consistency was 93, and his was his was 93.733, and hers was 93.873.
Dang.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. He hot lapped her by less than 0.1 of a second. Hot lapped her.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a good race. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. Okay. Let's see what other people have to say.
Mike looks like he's got a dog sitting at his feet waiting to eat the last bite of whatever he's got. No, it's great. Just going back to the dog thing really quick to wrap it all up. My kids have never had their own dog.
Yeah.
We had when my dad was in the hospital, we basically took his dog in, and then when he passed away, kept his dog. So we had it as like the dog was he was up there. He was like,
Sure.
just like slow moving, and we'd go for walks and stuff like that, but just stiff and not puppy like at all. So
Yeah, the
the
total
kid,
different animal.
yeah, and didn't want to be pet, didn't want to even be in the same room as you. Would go to one spot and just lay on its side until it would go outside and use the bathroom, and then come back in, lay on its side. Not super active. So it's their first experience with a puppy. So it's been cool to see them take on my one son that it's really for, take on the responsibility, and get on and get up with them every hour, take them outside, just kind of like own it. And so that's been good. And my wife, who's never had a dog in their family really, other than my dad's dog, which she did not like at all. She's loving it, doing all the baby talk stuff to it. So it's pretty cool. It's been a fun weekend, but I haven't gotten much done. Let's just say.
Can you hear me or see me still? I'm all grayed out on my
frozen,
screen.
but I hear you.
That's weird.
So, Jeff sounds like me.
Yeah, having a new dog, man, it's like I don't know about yours. Ours is like worse than a puppy. I mean, worse than a baby. It's like going out all hours.
Yeah, ours is sleeping through the night, which is great.
Yeah,
and not using the bathroom in the kennel. And he's only had a few accidents so far in the house, so
that's good.
And we have a cleaner anyway, like a rug cleaner, so we just hit it. I mean, and they're throw rugs anyway, so technically we can replace them.
Sure.
It's on vinyl floors, so it's not end of the world stuff,
right?
Where he's done it. But yeah, but it is like, no, stop biting that kind of a stuff,
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, you definitely want grayed out.
It's weird because I don't know what I'm looking at let me make sure my connection's fine on the back. It's a new cord. It's one of those high speed ones. So
well, I will say that before you came in, I did have this happen with mine. I ended up shutting my whole computer down.
Oh,
in order to get it back. I'd unplugged all the stuff that it plugs into and done a whole bunch of weird stuff. Is something browser related for me.
Well, mine just restarted before, so hopefully that's good. But I think it's the connection because I kind of pulled on it to move the camera. Let me.
It wasn't the cord, my guess.
I gotta take off my ears to get back there, though.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll bring it back.
You might have to close the app out too. But yeah. So that's our thing. Hey, I can tell you some of our other news to everybody else while we're here. I'll go solo for a second. Here's what I've been working on this week. Besides the dog is rules, lots of rules and website stuff. So I'm going to share screen here. It looks like maybe Pablo's back. I can't tell. Down in the bottom thumbnail, he's there, but he's still not moving. Oh, yeah, see, he's out there. That'll work. We can deal with this. All right. So on the website now, I've built out a page for the West Michigan RC monster trucks and for the bomb squad, which we'll talk about in a second. Again, why I can't really complain with the dog and other stuff going on. I've got a lot of fun stuff that is going on here and is getting ready to go on here. So starting with this whole web page dedicated to the rules and the calendar. Race calendar is live for West Michigan RC monster trucks. We got the social stuff here. Oh, he's back. I don't hear him because he's not on the stage. There
it is. I think it was just the cord. When I moved the camera, so I got one of those like 40 or 60 gigabyte video cords for my phone. And but it's not very long. So when I moved it, I think I tugged on it.
Yeah. Just show people what I've been working on. RC stuff, but some of it RC stuff, but this what it is. But yeah, so you can click on like event format and it'll just scroll down the page to it.
Nice.
Tells you the event format, kind of practice, random seed, race. That's gonna be most events. practice, qualify each lane, then race. That's kind of more typical. And that's going to be for large events where you'd want to have it. Hopefully people at that aren't going to show up and it's their first time at an event because they're going to be paired against the fast guys, But at a bigger event, you expect that, it's going to be run more in that kind of format because it's typical. So, and then the round robin, if the class is small, if there's like 3 guys, we're just going to have them all race each other and best guy wins,
Yeah.
Racing format just kind of goes through all that. Freestyle format. Series points. I want to talk about this tonight. Maybe this is something we can solve tonight later at the end. How to score the points for the series to be able to tabulate them through the event.
Oh my gosh, should we all freeze?
Nope, you froze.
Who's frozen?
I'm not frozen.
Why do I keep freezing? I see it.
Now you went fuzzy. This looks internet-y. Potato cam. Yeah, it's pretty potato-y.
My phone keeps on making dinging sounds.
So then down later at the bottom of the classes we currently are running, which are LMT Mini, Mini Mod, 2-wheel drive monsters, retro, and then more to come. So as we're starting, most people don't have them. A lot of trucks. So these two, the Mini, LMT Mini, and 2-wheel drive monsters are the quick ones. You there?
I know it's weird.
Grainy.
I have no idea why. I'm hooked up to the main line, and nothing else is on. And I just started my computer.
Don't know. But yeah, so we'll get more classes eventually. We'll probably do kind of one of the scale ones, like the if we do a 2-2 class, it'll probably be more like for the HPI or something like that, where there is a truck that's out and available to run in that class. We're not just going to say take your pro mods and make them small, but most likely we'll do a sport mod class where you just have to have a brush motor set up or a certain kV motor that way it's just not the same speed as the pro mod, so that people that are just starting can tier up and build to speed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah. So that's done. Eventually there'll be another button here, which is why it looks off centered. I took it down for now until the rules are done, and there'll be a spot where people can download them. Ultra mod. Yeah, that would maybe the other one. Either ultra mod or sport mod. Depends. There's different. Ultra mod is going to be like fully modded out, like not fully modded out, but that they have to have a full chassis, full cage, shocks on axles, gotta be like a real truck. There's a weight restriction. There's a certain spec tire that they're allowed to use. It has to run foams that come with the tire. Is to make them look and handle more like real trucks. So it's for the builders. It's kind of a builder's class in some ways, but it's an expensive class. So I don't know. I kind of like the sport mod better because a sport mod would just be like a SMT 10 with a 20 turn brushed or a 3000 kV or whatever it is. But I think we'd still make them do shock on axle and stuff like that, where it would be more like more realism, full cage, stuff like that, but maybe not the weight restrictions. But we'll see.
Nice.
Don't know what that class will be or where. But I feel like the 2.2 class is kind of in most uses right now, like a money grab class, where it's like to make more money as an event, you just let the people buy in the same truck 2 times. And have it in multiple classes. So I don't love that. And they look stupid with the little tires on these huge trucks now. They just look dumb. So I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'd rather just, if I were to do anything, I'd rather just do a team associated class. Because it's a truck that people can go out and buy, and it's a solid axle monster truck. And it's like, somewhere you need to have trucks that are available to purchase and run right away.
With the fast motor, it's actually not terrible. Like they have
the new one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
I know like PRP and them were running them and doing some stuff with them, and some other groups were trying it out as a class.
Yeah, and I think PRP had a transmission designed for it too. So you could run a normal brushless motor.
Okay.
Not one with a long shaft on it.
Yeah, but just having something that's able to be gotten off the shelf and be able to run would be great. Like that's really tough. And the minis are awesome for it, but they're hard outdoors. Like without a smooth surface, they're all over the place.
They're kind of I mean, I don't remember how much we were looking at the MT12. I don't remember how much that is.
It was under $200, right?
I thought so, but that's the thing. It's like
not the fast one.
Well, you can buy the motor though. Like that's the thing. So the motor is $12 or whatever.
89.
So in my opinion, I think it handles better than the LMT Mini in the dirt for sure.
Bigger, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But it would just be one of those easy. It's harder to find a body that fits it. That's the one thing. To customize them, but yeah. Anyway, I wish, we knock all these trucks and whatever so many times, but it's like at some point we got to embrace the ones we got. So not everything's custom.
Jeff is asking like a Quake. The idea is solid axle.
The idea really is to go to solid axle. Those things are so fast. When you start doing the Creightons and the X Maxes out there, you need a huge track, which doesn't really cater itself to the rest of what we're actually there to be doing, which are scale monster trucks with their solid axle. So,
okay, so I've got a question. What would you do? You know what my portfolio looks like of RC cars. I have a buddy that's trying to sell an X Max that's not getting any traction. And I'm thinking, what if I traded that Jeep crawler and I have a VXL Wrestler that's almost new? Would you do that for an X Max?
Are they looking to get out of RCs is why they're trying to sell it?
No, he just flips stuff all the time and no one's biting. He has it listed for like 1,100.
That's why nobody's biting.
I know. Everyone wants it for $500.
Yep. I had mine listed for, I'd driven it twice and I had it listed for $600 and nobody bought it.
Yeah.
Now I've beat the crap out of it at the sand dunes and I'm going to keep it. But
right. Well, and that's the thing for me. It's like, I don't get that opportunity very often to go and drive them in places like that. But when I did, it would be fun.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be kind of like my UDR, right? I love the UDR.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, I feel like the UDR has a longer or a better resale value than the X Max. And this X Max is kitted out, man. It's got like the wide kit on it. That's brand new, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's got a Hobby Wing.
People don't pay for the upgrades.
I know. And it's got the Hobby Wing ESC in it. Like it's pretty kitted out. But that's the thing, like that crawler that's got the Jeep crawler. It's almost like, I mean, that thing's probably it's definitely worth more than $500.
Yeah. The hard part is the sales market, right?
I hate this camera so much. I hate everything about this live thing on the camera. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
And all my frustration on the camera?
Yep. I see your fuzziness.
It keeps on blinking in and out. It keeps on going bling, bling. And I can't see what the problem is on the camera because it's facing the other way.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if I should just flip it around and be like, what do you want, camera? Why does it keep on doing this? They say T-Max. I feel like comps bring new people in.
Somebody Finger was saying something about a T-Max he was getting earlier. I saw.
I think a T-Max would be a ton of fun. I just don't think I would drive it a whole lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty indestructible the way I drive it, right? Like maybe I take it to the skate park every now and then. But I would take it out to the snow every now and then.
Yep.
In the witness protection program. I know, right? VXL wrestlers, those are way too common. Yeah, but I don't see them listed on for sale on Facebook too often.
Oh, we get them here all the time.
Really?
They're usually they're usually trashed.
Oh, this one's like brand new.
Yeah, they're usually trashed out, and they're usually the old ones. But you see the name wrestler a lot.
Yeah.
Charlie, the other one would be Challenger class. So there's the Ultra mod, there's Challenger, and there's Sport mod. Like one of those three areas would be the spot. Yeah, I don't know. It depends if he thinks he can make more money doing that, but I doubt he'll think he can get $1,100 for that either flipped.
I mean, you never know. He flips a lot of stuff, so it's just finding that right person, right?
Yeah. Well, how much is a VXL wrestler brand new? So figure about half that. So you'd have to, $420, $430. Or there's $430.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably gonna get max 3 for that. And then how much could he get for the Jeep?
The Jeep he could get $500-$600 all day. All day. It's a hard body, full cage base camp kit with a dig. All day. So I think he'd be able to make more money off of it than trying to sell. I don't know. I mean, if it's not moving, what I'm basically trying to do is get rid of consolidate, right? Get rid of 2 of mine, get 1. He comes out ahead because he can sell them. I come out ahead because I don't have so much floor space.
Right.
But at the same point, maybe this is a transition into this racing news that we have. You ready?
Yep.
Olivia is now a Team Powers team driver.
That's tough to say.
It is tough to say. I know. I was like that. Why did that come out so weird? And did I say that right? Team Powers.
Take it
Team Powers, team driver. Yeah, big deal, dude. Because that's when you start talking to people and they start tuning engine motors for you and all that kind of stuff. So, okay, so to the race, to the 21.5 race, the one that was by less than 0.3 of a second. So she TQ'd this weekend, and she had a higher consistency in the main, and she lost the race on the last corner. Her battery started to fade on the last lap, just started falling off. And we did everything this weekend. We heated the battery, we pumped it full. Battery started falling off right at the end, and he started closing on her. And then all of a sudden, she was fighting him off, trying to keep him off, and made a little mistake. And he swooped in and got on the inside line and passed her on the second to last corner. We had a chicane. She passed us through the chicane, and it was literally less than 0.3 of a second at the finish line. Killing me. So I was talking to Brett at the track, the owner, and I was like, hey, so do we just keep racing this brand new battery? Great battery. Dude, it was hot for quals. Great battery.
She didn't make the whole race with it.
But the thing is that they were pushing so hard from the opening lap. It was probably a 4-car gap at most between the two of them. They traded spots a couple times, maybe a 4-car gap the entire race. They were pushing so hard. So that's, in my opinion, if she's doesn't have that kind of pressure, she's making that race all day. I mean, it literally was like the last lap. You could see it fade right at the last lap, and you're like, crap. So like the batteries are good, but at the same time, so I talked to Brett and he goes, "Hey, well, you guys stepped up to the plate now. You guys are, team drivers, factory drivers or whatever. Now you have to pay to play." I was like, "Dang it. I didn't want to hear that." Because he's like, "You need to go out and buy that bigger battery," because they have batteries now. And so it's like, I'll probably have to pick up one of their ESCs. Because if like, for instance, if I got their ESC, had their motor and their battery in there, they can send me a tune package for that car for racing, and we'll make it last. Our Jeep guy, what did he say? But the other guy's battery, but did the other guy's battery fade if he pushes hard? So here's the problem. We were running a 4800 pack, and we probably should have been running a 56. That's all it was. So if he ran a 56, he had to punch through the last lap. I don't know what he was running. I'm assuming it was bigger than a 4800. But yeah, I mean, it was just so close. And she did so much work to get to this point. I mean, so much work. This last weekend, she replaced her bearings, all ceramic, all Witz bearings. She rebuilt her diff and put in a 2-gear plastic gear diff to lighten the load. We did the battery and the warming. We had to add, we were making sure we were teching right. So we had to add a quarter to the chassis, and the quarter got us right to weight to be teched in at weight. We changed tires to brand new freshies for the second qual. That's when she TQ'd again. And she had same tires that she scrubbed in for the main. I mean, it was like everything was I told her, I was like, you can't be mad at that race. Everything went perfect. You guys I mean, aside from battery fade at the end, that's a live and learn lesson. But that's, in my opinion, it's also that they just pushed so hard from the beginning. Like, you normally don't see a race where
they're racing each other that whole time.
The whole time. Yeah. I mean, it was the whole time. I mean, they had 98% consistency, both of them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was
their lap times were staying. Yeah. They were full trigger the whole time.
The whole time. So, it's like, I think that battery will probably be fine, but I think we need to get the 56. And so there you go. So and I told her, I was like, we got to figure out this stupid YouTube thing so we can start drawing money off of YouTube, so we can start paying for this stuff.
Yeah.
Because we've got, like, so speaking of, now I don't want to say this because they changed it for a race that's coming up. But like, when you mentioned money grab, when you change tires for 2 different classes, I think it's a little different in racing. That's why I wanted to kind of, not in racing, in buggy racing, because they have spec tire, and spec tires, same diameter, all that kind of stuff. But what spec tire does is it evens the playing field. So like, not all the open pro guys run spec tire. They normally run the open class.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, this race we're going to in Canada doesn't have a Sportsman Nitro, which is, I was hoping for a Sportsman Nitro because then
are the pros allowed in that class or no?
Yeah,
is it more? So. They are, but they don't usually run it.
No, so we're going to run that, but the question was, do we stay in open nitro just to get more laps? But then the bigger question is, do you keep your spec tires on for open nitro and hopefully they're good for the track, and hopefully you can buy another set of spec tires for cheap? Normally what happens is that you get, like in the last summer's race, spec tire class was a TZO tire, and then you could buy another set, all 4 tires for $20 or $25 or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And so you could have multiple sets, so you can run all classes that you run with it.
Right.
I have
a little bit of a money grab.
I don't think so, because
it's a time kill too for days that already run long.
Yeah,
that's my thing with it too. Like, more than I don't buy into it anymore. I used to, but I never had the same trucks. I always ran SMT10 as 2.2.
Right.
And I ran my other trucks as, my freestyles. It's
well, That's
when
the
I
thing.
stopped running the SMTs, I don't do the whole switch my tires and run. A lot of people do it for mega truck too. Same freaking truck as their Pro Mod, and then they put mega tires on it and they run it as a mega truck.
Yeah.
So that one truck, which I guess is great because it's cheap. They don't have to buy multiple trucks to run the different classes. But then it's like, why just race the one and win it? Like,
well,
why do we need to have 3 classes for you to try to win that you're buying into?
Right.
And you're hoping that other people aren't. I don't know.
Well, that's why I think it's different with buggy, because it comes to a lot of it comes to setup too, right? Like monster trucks, you're not really changing a lot of setup throughout the race, not like buggies. Like,
Some of them
you could, yeah, but I mean,
the Michigan guys on the East Coast do. They're tuning shocks and on the fly, changing tires.
Yeah,
from qualifying to racing to. I mean, they're looking to better. If they feel something, they'll even do it between different things. It's nuts.
Yeah. Well, like for instance, we have 0 experience running Proline tires for 8-scale buggy. We've run J-Con, we run ProMotion tire, we've ran TZO. What's it called? There's another one called Lutz, but it's not Ryan Lutz. It's a different one, I think. But we've ran all these different tires, but we don't have any with. Oh, good.
Hey Jeff, wouldn't it be nice though if there weren't extra classes and you just got to run your same truck twice as a different race?
Yeah.
Just run 2 Pro Mod classes, run it through twice.
Yeah.
We're gonna you guys have 2 chances at trophies with this truck.
Yep.
We got Pro Mod 1 and Pro Mod 2. You get, if you have an oopsie in Pro Mod 1, same truck can run in Pro Mod 2. Don't have to change anything. I'm not making a wheel wrench your tires off because we know you're all running the same trucks. I don't know. It's silly to me. Not to knock other people's comps. That's just my personal somebody driving and having done it.
It can
the days would run so long and all of this. I was just like, but I get it. Like, people don't want to buy a bunch of trucks either.
Right.
So,
but it can also bite them the wrong way too. If they break and they don't have that particular part that they broke, then they're out 2 classes and they can't run.
That's what I was going to say about the buggy in the open. If you break an arm or something that you don't have a replacement of, or it's too big a fix,
right,
you're done for the day for all of your classes because you've.
Yeah. And see, for us, we backstock all of our parts. So because we have 3 cars.
Yeah.
We have 4 cars. Each of us have a e-buggy, and Olivia has the nitro. They all run the same parts. It's all associated chassis. So at worst case scenario, if it was a little obscure part, I'm pulling it out of my car and putting it into her car. You know what I mean? And I don't know. So but that's part of racing, right? You have redundancies, you have backups, you have all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But when it comes to the spec tire class, the hard thing about that is, that's why I said, you just buy another set of tires, because on this week, last year at this track that we're going to in Canada, we weren't at all as fast as we are now, and we burnt up a set of tires in the weekend. And so now we're way faster than we were last year.
Yeah.
And we're probably we can't make 1 pair of tires last the whole race. So for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
So we'll probably have to have 2 sets of tires per car. And then that's why it's like, if we're running nitro and we run spec tire and open nitro, do we just get tires for both classes and then just change our setup to tune to that tire? Maybe, I don't know. It's versus changing tires back and forth.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to be. I told Olivia, we'll be probably competitive. It's going to be hard to get into the A main, but we are way faster than what we were last year going into this race. We didn't run nitro last year. Last year going into this race, it's hard to believe. April this time last year, we were just getting out of novice, had no dirt experience from October to April, and we went and raced that big race, and we did okay. We were top 40, I think, for all of it. And now this year, we've been racing all winter long in 8 scale, and we raced all summer long way faster. And now we're like, okay,
Yeah.
That's the advantage, right? Not necessarily that we're faster. We don't have any rust like other people do because they haven't been racing over the winter. So,
yeah. I saw Dave Walters in here. I think it's his birthday today. Happy birthday,
ooh,
Dave.
happy birthday.
It wasn't today. It was very day or two ago. It was, but I think it was today. Happy birthday. Nice. Jeff says, you're the promoter. And that's the thing. Whoever's running the racing gets to choose how they want to do it. Right. Or the people come to him and they say, hey, we've got all these guys that want to do this. And you can talk them into it. Like, cause I'm not going to tell people like, oh, I don't want to do that, because if there's people there and they want to do it and it doesn't make our day go stupid long, heck yeah, we're going to do it. You know, like we're right now just trying to figure out how can we get people learning to do it without breaking the bank, trying to even get one of these. You're $1,000 in now into a Pro Mod truck to get started.
Easy. Yeah.
And that's a tough starting point in something you might not even like. And so that's why,
like we were talking about, the way it's structured, you might have 1 or 2 races on the day and you're done. It's like, ooh, that kind of sucks. But then there's the option for changing cars or whatever, or changing tires. But yeah, that's a tough. It is a tough dilemma in my eyes.
Yeah. But. Yeah. So we, you know, I've having done it for a while and seeing different things, and, you know, doing the one with Monster Jam being probably the most fun one, where we don't even really have times on it. We're faking for the most part qualifying, because then they just, you know, they random did it anyway, but they ran it like it was racing, but it was qualifying just for the show, right?
Sure.
And then they just paired people up already and something like, you know, they'd done it before with qualifying and stopwatch, whatever, but it's more you're just out there running and having fun and putting on a show, right? And that was the most fun stuff we had. And because it was a show, they didn't like limit us from running the track.
Right.
I was like, this is fun. So just trying to bring that kind of vibe where we're there and we're just running trucks, having a good time, versus kind of most racing where you sit at a table a lot and BS with people, which is awesome. Hang out, find out what people are doing, look at trucks, all that.
Yeah.
But you're doing a lot of waiting around and not running. And so I'm like, how do we make this more new person friendly, like to want to be a part of? And that's what the mindset for me with everything that I've done is like, how do we make this engaging?
I got something
trying to
for
think
you.
of things as like not a guy that runs a thing first. There's a lot of guys that run things for things that they like, and we don't run it well. Right. We're not promoters. We're not what, you know, we want to do it. And so we just do it, but it could be better. And so my wife, being a person that is all about programming and making a machine move and run at its most peak.
Yeah.
She can't come to him. Like, she won't even come to him. She's like, not a chance I'm going to any of them.
She's like, I can't watch this.
She's like, I can't.
It's too unorganized. Yeah.
It's too slow. Like, there's too many breaks in things that could be just removed easily.
Right.
And, you know, I'm looking at the people all sitting around waiting and wondering what they're doing next. Like, and so she can't even, she'll just come, drop off lunch, and she's gone. Like, so
I got an idea.
So we changed up the model, basically, is all I'm saying.
I got an idea for bringing people in.
Do an empty money.
No, do an MT12 class.
Yeah.
And kids run free in that class. Or find cars. No. That's the thing, is that because then the dads will bring their kids, buy them a MT12, which isn't too
expensive. And then they'll
expensive.
kick their dad's butt.
Eventually,
so you do a kids class too, right? If there was enough kids doing it, we just run a free kids class, MT12 kids.
So here's where I've seen where this,
and it would be free. I'd do free kids 12 and under class for free.
Yeah.
Probably,
so here's the thing that I see that gets kind of cloudy. We had this in a race last year, a trophy race. They have a juniors class, right? So you're out there running and they have a huge, but here's the problem. Most of the kids under 18 that are juniors are also the fastest guys out there, right?
Oh yeah.
So you get
quick. You phase some out when they're like, hey, your kid can beat most of us dudes. Just have them run with us.
Yeah, exactly.
But the kids that are like never touched an RC or video game before in their life,
right?
Let's let them do this one. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think there has to be a level of that. But the other thing, and we've talked lightly about this before, because
well, it's like Matt Flanders' kid comes in and borrowed my truck, and he'd never run one, and he beat. I think he took second.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah. So, but that's the other thing is like doing the class structure. So you see a lot of them where it's like second entry is $5 off, or third entry is $5 off, whatever that is.
Yeah.
I think you should count that for family. So like, for instance, we might go to a race and
we charge too little to do that, but I get it. We do $10 first truck for everybody, and then we do $5 after that.
You know how
so
much
we're charging too low.
Spectator class?
Yeah.
Take a wild guess how much the Spectator class
$35.
More.
Wow. Okay. No, so we're already keeping low, and I think even at that we cap families at $50.
Okay, that's nice. So, keep guessing.
55.
More.
75.
More.
100.
More.
What? No wonder they don't get into it.
$110
for the Spectator one.
For the Spectator class.
Why? Oh, because you got to buy the tires. They're going to give you tires.
Yeah, but you know what that is? That's tires at retail. Yeah. That's not tires at cost.
No, they're making money on the tires like they're selling them to you in the store.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I would charge. Or close. Maybe a little discount to build
Last year it was like
3,000, Jeff says.
I don't remember what the big race was last year. It wasn't $100. I think it was like 75.
I have an MT12 and I'm often mistaken as an adult because of my age. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. No, so we're not trying to make it.
And
I mean, I'm trying to help put some money in the pocket of the shops that are taking care, or the locations that are taking care of us.
Right.
2, I paid my son to film it for us. Yeah. He just came and he sat and he filmed the whole time.
Well, here's the thing. I was going to say, to be fair, they rent out a ginormous horse arena. It's a motocross track. It's 3 days of racing. They have drones flying and covering the footage, like watching the cars on the track. I mean, it's a full on like.
Yeah, it's a national race.
Yeah, so
those are always more. So
yeah, and I'm okay. I mean, like I said, I'd rather pay that and have all of us on a mini family vacation hanging out. Like, yes, crazy, but
$1 million.
I know, right?
Yeah,
buddy.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to flip it, like to start something in this area. One, there isn't monster truck racing on this west side that's very big, so we need to make it so people can get into it, and so that's why we have a 2-wheel drive class, which wouldn't be my favorite, because it's not solid axle, but people have them, and it's an easy way to say, hey, come on out if you got one. A Stampede, most of us started there, and it's awesome. And then we just let people run a lot. We try and you pay in once, but you race twice. We'll run all the racing, all the classes. We'll change the track and run it all again.
Yeah,
we try to do it in 4 hours.
That's an awesome
5 hours
for $50 though.
So
is that what you said it was for the family?
Oh no, that's the cap. So if they don't run that many trucks, if they only run one mini LMT and one Pro Mod, they're only in for $20.
Oh, that's right.
No, $30. Yeah, 15 each.
Yeah, you're not charging enough.
So, and that gives them actually all day. Because if they run the minis, that's 9 to 12.
Yeah,
and then if they run the pro stuff, it's But the thing is, we allow 2 people to have 2 in each class. So people could, with the money that they're saving by not charging them a boatload, they could go buy another mini LMT and they could have 2 mini LMTs running in mini LMT, or they could run a mini LMT and they could do a pro mod or a mod mini and run in that class, build that class out. That there's not even anybody that has any of those yet.
Yeah.
We thought there would be people that modified, so we kind of made that a class. Ideally, I don't really want it to be one. I'd love that to be more of a stock. But now that we have the HPIs and all that, that's going to change because those are brushless out of the box. It's more of an open class. You could run the MT18 from Red Cat. You can, whatever you want to run it, it's open. But the other one's an LMT kind of spec-ish class. But yeah, so the idea being, even that we run all the mini. We change the course, we run it again, then we do a freestyle. Then we run the 2-wheel drive monsters pro mod. We only had like 3 retros, so that's fast. That's more to a show off like how it works. And then we do a freestyle for those after we run 2 different classes. 2 different.
I think this is more along what you should be charging, 20 to 30. It's a lot of work, man.
So
it's a lot of work. 20 to 30 per class. Just saying. Don't say yourself. I mean, you're also putting a lot of money into it as a promoter. I think that's the part that people don't see. You know what I mean? And like, we know how much it costs to like create graphics, create time-wise, and all that kind of stuff. And
and the trophies for the last, like, especially as a point series, we're gonna do trophies at the end. So that's what we have to figure out is how I want to score the point series. Oh, the other thing that we do, Jeff Herrig, is we do a loser's bracket. So when you lose,
we don't talk about them though.
You're not done. So we have another bracket, and we don't always, like, when we start getting more trucks where we can't do that and run 2 races, we either decide, do we do a loser bracket or do we do 2 races? Because at some point you're gonna, if you get a lot of people and a lot of trucks, that's not going to be able to fly.
Is it PC to call it a loser's bracket anymore?
I don't care. I'm not PC. We have winners and losers. Not everyone. Do you guys ever say Duck Dynasty?
Oh my God!
How they all get it. They all are
participation
winners.
trophies.
Not everyone, and feels like not everyone. Not everyone. But yeah, so we do, like, if you lose, there's a whole nother bracket, and so that's what's going to make scoring interesting, right? Because so let me tell you how I want to run scoring for the event. I want to give people, there's 6 races, and then there's a 7th race. The 7th race would be your finals, your world. The date is on the calendar as a race, but it's not part of the point series. I'm not going to score you that day because that would be the day if people wanted to come in from out of state and run and whatever. It's like your world championship race. Like, just people come in. It's just a big event. It's more like a national.
So would you have 2 trophy races then?
Nope. So all of the points tally up through the 6th race, right? We'll give awards out at that 7th race. We'll give out trophies for everybody because I'm going to take time to tabulate and get it all right. Make sure I cross all the T's, dot all the I's. And then at the 7th race, we'll give out the awards, but it won't count. Those points won't count, but we will give away trophies for that event. So the winner of the 1 race take all will take home a trophy that day.
That's what I'm saying. 2 trophies. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah. So we'll give away the ones for the series, but we'll also be giving away one to whoever maybe came in from out of town, do whatever. There'll be 2 drops. Because we realize it's summer, it's hard to make all of them, and if you don't give 2 drops, it's tough.
So let me tell you, the drops make points challenges
tough. Yep.
Interesting. So the guy that came out and raced, he's only been to 3 races, I think. He's won all 3 because it's a, what is it? I don't remember. Or he's 4. I don't remember what it is, but he's swept the races he's come to.
Yeah.
Because of that and his drops, he didn't come to the other ones. Olivia has to win No, she has to TQ and beat him by 2 positions, and she wins the season points championship. If she TQs and wins by 1, she loses season points championship by 1 point. So the drops come into play. Like it gets really interesting with the drops.
Yeah, and that happens too with even the crawling ones when we have it. But the thing with the crawling too is like you miss one when it's a hard, or you're there on one of the days it's really hard. Even your low score might be higher than a bad score on one of the other days. So it's here's what I'm thinking. You get 5 points for being there, right? So people get 5 points for being at the race. So that means your first bracket, whether you win or lose, you get 5 points. Right? Then what we're going to do is in the winner's bracket, any bracket you win, you get 10 points. So I'll just go through and be like, all right, so-and-so moved on. They got 10, 10, 10, 10, and I'll be able to mark off their points on the sheet. I'll print it off, I'll mark it, and then I'll add them up, give them their points. The winner of the overall day will get a bonus 10 points. Second place will get a bonus 5 points. That's just winner and second place bonus. Whoever makes it to the finals get bonus for that. Then the losers bracket, when any winner in that bracket only gets 5 points. So they may lose that first race and work their way all the way up to the finals race to the loser bracket. But instead of getting 10 points per event that they win, they only get 5 points for the loser bracket one. And then if they jump back into the winner bracket for that final and they win, they could get the 10 plus the bonus 10. So that's how I'm thinking of doing it, so that you're rewarding people that are winning and moving on in brackets, because brackets gets tough. Like you can't just do first place gets 50 points, second place gets 45 points, because at some point you get people that fall off the bracket at the same spot. And so you have to do like 5th through 8th get this many points. And with losers bracket, that's impossible because you don't know where they fall in that 5th to 8th. So if I just award winning, no matter what, like you get every win in the winner bracket, you get 10 points moving on. And then once you fall,
you might have your season points trophies for like top 5 then. Otherwise, unless you're winning, you don't have a shot at anything.
What do you mean?
So if you come in second, say you come in, because 3rd and 4th, how do you differentiate points between 3rd and 4th? Unless you're only doing one season points champion, and that's it. There's no second place, 3rd place.
You only win. You only get points when you win. So whoever loses 4th doesn't get points because the person that moved on to 3rd got the win. So they
there's
get
only
5
going
points.
to be one trophy.
No.
At the end.
No, when you look at that, for the final race, it won't be a points race. It'll literally be a bracket race for the very last day.
But when points come up, so if you tally all your points, naturally you're going to have a 1st place, a 2nd place, a 3rd place, maybe a 4th place.
That's all we're going to do.
But I'm just saying, if it's
whoever won that last day, the last race of the thing would be the winner. That's the only way to do it.
So what if it's the same 2 people in the finals every time?
One of them is going to win because they're going to get points. And whoever wins the last race would win.
The people's champion, loser bracket winner.
I don't think we're going to get that many that tie up.
Okay. They're going to Rochambeau it if it's a points tie.
Well, what we could do is if there's a tie, that very final race.
Heads up.
Yeah. So we could do that 7th race, that points thing. Like it doesn't matter with other people there, but whoever, if there was a tie going into that, whoever scores better that day would break the tie at the winners at the event championship. And if you don't show up at the event championship, then the other guy gets first and you get second.
Or do a top best out of 3 race with them at that race.
No.
Heads up.
No, I don't want to do any extra racing.
I love all the racing you can get.
No, not one-offs. Not on the points. Whoever I think would be the last winner. The problem is you have those drop races then, and it's like, well, they won that race, but I dropped it on my sheet, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we do it, that final race. And if they don't show up for the championship event, then they don't have the chance to break the tie.
I like this one, Matt.
Interpretive dance score by other racers. Winner. So anyway,
simple,
that was the easiest way to do it. And the other way would be to say you could limit, because the loser bracket may have more win chances. You might be able to cap that at 20. Like if you lose, the most you can get points in the loser bracket for that day would be 20.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, if you jump up, whatever you get there. But you top out at that, because we don't want somebody dropping down and getting extra points because they go through all these
sandbagging
extra rands. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, we're not going to do an extra race. When you're doing it over a point series, you're not just going to call 2 people out and do a head-to-head race for, because like they're not just racing each other, they're racing everybody through the series.
Like I think our tiebreaker breakers are TQ points, and then it would be your lowest or your highest drop.
Yeah. You could do most wins, overall wins.
Mm-hmm.
If one of them won 3 of their events and the other person in their top 4 only won 2, he had more first places, then
I bet you could throw this concept into a Gemini.
I already did. That's kind of where I get the idea. And then I'm like, well, what do you do if there's a loser bracket? Yep. Yeah. And so, what did it say? Do I have it?
Said, why are you such a dummy?
Here's what it said. Why this works. Winner bracket rounds are worth double. Loser bracket still matters. Event winners are clearly ahead in points. Sandbagging to drop to losers has no advantage. Optional tweaks. If you want the championship to reward consistency, cap loser bracket total points, like 20 max from losers, or give a no loss bonus. Like if you're undefeated and you run through the whole thing undefeated, you get +5, stuff like that. So the giveaways, that gets too hard to track and keep track of. I'm trying to keep it simple.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of it. And just be able to go down the list and be like, all right, one, you know, everyone they get +10, +10, +10, and mark it, and then just put it on the sheet. +10, then look down, okay, +5, +5, +5, you know, mark it.
You got to keep a spreadsheet and then throw it into the AI and have them do it for you.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
It's easy. I
wonder if it could read my brackets. If I do the photo of the brackets.
Yeah, it can.
I bet it can. Because we do it all in bracket software.
Yeah, I bet you it could.
And see the loser bracket and all that. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so it's 5 points show up, 10 every round winner, loser rounds, and then 10-point event win. So the show up one really helps people with that first lose, that, you know, just for being there. Like you shouldn't get 0 points because you came to the day.
Mm-hmm.
So that first one, everybody gets 5 for being here, and then however many wins and losses. No, don't even care about losses. However many wins they get, they just keep adding 10. So, or 5. I think it seems easy. do a leg toss for the tiebreaker. Jeff, come on, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about RC cars, RC Monster Truck Racing. So I think that's the way to do it.
Riveting.
They were trying to do like first point is 50, second is 40, third and fourth are 30, fifth through eighth are 20. I'm like, how do I know what place they're in? When I have the loser bracket, it gets so
That's
confusing.
how ours is. Ours is very it's not super confusing, but when you start getting into the scenarios,
yeah,
like for instance, Olivia's been number 1 all season.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is, I don't remember where he's at. I think he's 9th all season, but after drops, he's going to leapfrog everybody and get to the top. And that's the only thing that's kind of a bummer. Like, but I get you got to have 2 drops, but at the same time, it's like, be really cool if you got like an extra point for making every race. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Like,
yeah.
But
so how you get some kind of bonus for being there? Yeah.
That's racing.
Dave Walter says, keep it simple. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to keep it simple. That's where I think the 5s and 10s are easy. But the winner technically would get the win for the last one. That's 10 because they won that bracket. Right. But then they get the event winner bonus 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second place gets an event runner-up plus 5. And I think that'll help reward like winning, like taking it all the way.
You should ask it if there's a scenario where someone can clinch early.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because that's what we've had last couple of years. We've ran into that. Olivia clinched a race early last year.
There technically wouldn't be because you could have so many people show up that you have a bajillion brackets and then you're getting 10 points. So you could potentially, if you really, I mean, if the guy was winning no matter what 4 races in and he's at, you know.
So yeah, how does that? So
yeah, it's legit about winning. So if you show up on a day when more people are there and you had to win more, you get more points that day.
That's what I was going to say. That's kind of cool because
it literally rewards winning. If you won the harder day, you get more points.
We raise winners, Chip.
Yep.
You know where that's from?
No.
Talladega Nights. You gonna let these kids talk to me that way?
Chip. Yeah.
I'll let them talk any way they want, Chip. We raise winners.
Says yes, absolutely. Anytime you run a season-long point series, there's always a mathematical scenario where someone can clinch early. The question isn't if, it's how easily.
That's interesting. But you wouldn't know because you don't have control over the bracket entry.
Yeah.
Unless you cap it.
Like max points for an event is 45 or something. It couldn't be that high. It'd have to be 75.
You cap the brackets. And you have to sign up early.
Oh, we're not going to do that. I'm going to turn people away. We're not going to have that issue, but
leave some ladies for the rest of us, Tony.
We're not going to have that issue.
I got to wrap. I'm starving. I started muting my mic so I could eat my mixed nuts.
Yeah. Oh, I want to show one other thing. I didn't show this.
Do it.
Boom.
Oh yeah.
The bomb squad. That's what else I was doing this week.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start trying to race mini bikes in our front yard.
Did you catch the nod to the helmet in the show thumbnail?
The polar bear. Yeah. Yep. That's the kind I've been looking at too.
I know.
Yeah.
I figured.
we're gonna be trying to race some. Our front yard we technically consider our backyard. I think that's how the county does it, as far as our front yard being the water side. I could be wrong, but yeah, we're gonna try and race. So I built out a rule sheet, text sheets, liability waivers, all that kind of stuff, logos.
Very cool.
I thought it turned out pretty cool. We talked about ideas for it. I think it turned out pretty rad.
And I did my decibels and my dirt and decibels.
That thing was pretty rad. This one I designed though.
What are you saying, Tony?
Well,
this one I designed. Oh, look at you.
Sorry. I tried to do it with AI and it was garbage. So I just went and found a mini bike and turned it into a vector, and then I made a bomb that has a pull start handle. You see the thing out here looks like a pull start.
Love it.
So yeah, kind of nod to CCXRC with the BOMBX.
Love it.
Thing, the mini bike in the middle. So yeah, coming 2026 spring, 212 motor max, plus also like stage 1 max. We're not trying to get people hurt out here. Oh yeah, Jeff was in here talking. He had that great idea about the crooked collarbone.
Yeah.
It turned out to be easier to do bombs for me as a drawing artist. So we did the bomb squad alliteration.
Not the male parts that you were drawing. And you're like,
yeah, they were looking so bad. See a Joker, Airborne, Patrick's RC.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, Matt, there's a bunch of mini bikes. Some just dropped on there. There's a really nice $600 Coleman sitting on there right now.
How am I going to ship a mini bike out there when I come out for the gauntlet?
Oh, I've got 3 already.
No forced induction.
So you can pipe them and air filter, stage 1 basically, torque converter, that kind of stuff. That just helps with the low end anyway. So we're just trying to not make a big rip in that, like, again, we're gonna do the same thing we do with Cloudbusters, and we're gonna design the courses to help slow them down and keep people rubbing elbows and having a great time. I hope people dress up like Evel Knievel. I want it to be just a bang up good time. So
you should do it like the Wipeout, like have one corner where people just have a big garbage can full of dodgeballs.
I was gonna say water balloons, chucking them at people. It could be a riot. Anyway, looking to just have a good time with it. Not too serious. More for the sake of getting together and having fun on mini bikes in a place where we're like, hey, let's all ride together.
Yep.
And let's have fun just running. Some weeks we may just do an oval. Other weeks we may just set up cones and paint the ground and have a good time. So
very cool.
Yeah, so you don't have to shift with them. That's the nice thing. Just pull the trigger and go, and pull the trigger. Twist the throttle, go. Ours aren't stupid fast. They're just. We do have a Predator. I almost put it on the ground yesterday.
Really?
It started snowing. Yeah, I've got footage of me running. My wife missed me almost falling, but I came up to tell her, "Man, it's cold," because I had my goggles on and everything, like ski goggles.
Yeah,
it was snowing hard when I went out. And I'm like, I missed it because I wanted to go on Friday. It was 60 degrees. And I wanted the boys and I to go out and ride mini bikes. And then we did the dog thing and we didn't ride at all. Then the next day, we were watching the dog, taking care of it, all this stuff. And then I'm like, people were coming over to see the dog all day. And then it was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go run this. And it's snowing. And I came up to tell how cold it was. I was like, hey, can you film this in case I can do something for the Facebook page? And I hit the throttle on the blacktop with the snow just setting on it, dude. And it just slid sideways, like hard, a decent amount, dragging my foot, basically doing the splits, like I'm a hockey player, goalie. Dude, what's that bracing? Is that the MT-12?
It's the big Kahuna.
Oh.
The HBI monster truck. Okay. I just pulled it up. I just pulled up Instagram. It's the first thing that popped up, and I was like,
That's interesting.
Wait a minute.
So lockout in the rear, and then they built something for their upper link riser.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, it's got a whole plate chassis. Look at that. That's a Team PRP cross brace.
I can't see that. All we see is on the axle.
Oh yeah. No, up here you'll have to go to Instagram. Up here it's the whole cross brace, and it's got a plate chassis on it.
Huh.
Unless that's how the big Kahuna is. You see our video that I just did?
Your race one? I saw that.
No, this one. I had to grind something down. So I use a short course body as a face shield. Because I couldn't find my shield. Let's see if there's anything else here.
I dress up as dwarf.
Here's the HBI monster truck.
You could dress up as anything, dude. You could just come and be a mascot, make us all laugh. You're just fun to have around. Hold on, what is it?
That's the HBI monster truck chassis.
Oh, I did see that on their page, their Facebook.
I'm just seeing if there's any sneak peeks. What's this? Can't tell what those are. Oh, those are LMT axles. Oof. That's pretty sick.
That's pretty awesome. I like that green.
Green?
Oh, it's gold?
Gold.
Yeah.
Colorblind?
Green. Everybody else loves green. Matt, my marketplace algorithm is interesting. He's looking at drums, electronic drums, I'm sure. He's got mini bikes, dance shoes.
Okay.
I don't know for sure. I'm making it up. I tell you, Jeff, man, if you keep racing with those guys on the east side, you're going to come kick our butts in no time over here on the west side. They are
these trucks
fast. On the Michigan monster guys are so fast.
Well, this guy's running a huge cap on his. What is this? What transmission is that? A Goblin. It says a low C LMT. No way. It's not an LMT. It's an LMT.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Goblin. Oh, sorry. You were trying to go.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at the Goblin too.
Don't say it out loud.
Oh yeah, here's the HPI Monster King. That's what I saw. I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yep.
All right.
I missed something too. Travis asked about a stock Clod class. We're not doing a stock Clod class. We're just saying stock Clod gearing for retro. And then we're basing our gearing off of that. Like the Sasquatch gearing would basically be like the LMT gearing, which was like a 16 turn. Dude, LMTs when they came, SMT 10s when they came out were basically like the speed of a Clodbuster with that 16 tooth and 27 turn.
Oh yeah. Super slow.
They were so slow. And for what they were, it didn't feel right. But for a Clodbuster, I just was sending off videos of them running and bouncing, and it seems like it wheelies up and it just is fun.
Yeah.
But when you got an SMT 10 that looks like it's supposed to be a backflip and Bigfoot, it doesn't seem right. But so I've been talking to some of the guys about gearing for their setup so we can get it in our rules to try and do you have something that'd be compared to a stock Clod? Yeah. And so we're working on getting all that info for all of the trucks. We'll get it for J Concepts on our rules as well once we get our hands on one of those and get some tests done to gear it to the retro class speed. So anyway. All right, guys.
Nice. We're out.
Out. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, next week, first kart race.
Oh, you doing it?
I'm not. She is.
Well, yeah, I mean, but you guys are. All right, we'll be talking about that next week.